Hello and welcome back. In this lesson, we'll quickly set up Visual Studio Code, which will be the editor I'm using throughout the course. You don't need to match my setup exactly, but installing a few extensions and configuring a few settings will help ensure your editor behaves the same way mine does in the lessons, and that'll make it easier to follow along as we build the project together. There's only really 4 extensions which I'd really recommend you install. The first of these just provides some useful shortcuts when working with React. Live Preview is for previewing web pages, which we'll use early on in the course. Prettier will format all our code for us, which gives us a consistent layout. And TabOut is just a convenience tool. You can hit the tab key to jump out of brackets and quotes. So I'll show you how to install these. It's exactly the same on Mac and Windows. Let me just bring up VS Code. So here's the activity bar, and the bottom icon is for installing extensions. So we'll just search them one by one. ES7 plus React snippets. You can see the name of the author here. That's the one. And then Live Preview is from Microsoft here. Prettier, there's a few extensions with the word Prettier in their name. This is the one you want, Prettier Code Formatter. You can see it's got an enormous number of installations. And finally, TabOut. This is the one here. So they're all installed now. I'll just clear this. You'll see I've got these 4 installed. As far as settings is concerned, the settings menu is in slightly different places on Mac and Windows. So I'll show you Windows first. I've actually got an RDP connection to a Windows machine here. If I run VS Code, you can see here you get to settings from File, Preferences, and then Settings, or there's a shortcut Control, comma, and that brings this settings screen up here. There is another way. You can go to View Command Palette and open Settings, and again if you click on that you'll find it brings up the same screen, and this View Command Palette route is common to Mac and Windows. So let me go back to the Mac version. So here, I'll just tidy this up. The settings menu here is Code, Settings, and then Settings. That will bring you there. Or just as before, View Command Palette, Open Settings. I've got it at the top here. Will take you to the same place. And there's 4 settings we're going to configure here. I'll just show you in the slides. FormatOnSave will mean when you hit Control S or Command S to save a file, it'll format it automatically. We'll set up Prettier as the default formatter. This linked HTML editing means if you change an opening tag, it'll automatically edit the closing tag for you. And this setting here configures whether to use Chrome as your browser or VS Code's own integrated browser. So let me just walk through those. FormatOnSave. As you can see, I've got that switched on. A default formatter. I've got this set up as Prettier. You can see there's a lot of options, but Prettier Code Formatter is the one to go for once you've got the extension installed. Linked HTML. Here we can see I've got this on, so it edits my closing tags automatically. And local host, if I can spell, local host. So at the moment I've got this switched off, which means that when I click on some link, it'll automatically jump to Chrome. But later on in the course, I'll switch this on and we'll use the VS Code internal browser. So with those in place, your editor should hopefully behave like mine. And we're now ready to start working on the course project. In the next lesson, we'll actually clone the course repository, and that'll allow us to begin exploring the application we're going to be building throughout the course. So I'll see you there.